should be really super responsible with my language. Anderson?
Yeah, that didn't happen. Jake, thanks. Now to the breaking news. CNN has just confirmed that prosecutors in Georgia have launched a criminal investigation into former President Trump's January phone call to the Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, ordering him to, quote, find votes. Now, here's part of that recorded phone call.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
CNN Chief Domestic Correspondent Jim Acosta is near Mar-a-Lago. So, Jim, you've seen the letter from the DA. What does it say?
Yeah, Anderson, I mean, this is what the former president really has to worry about, right? Because it does seem at this point that it's a fait accompli that he is going to be acquitted in this trial because there just aren't going to be enough Republicans to vote to convict. What he has to be worried about, and when you talk to sources close to him who talk to him, they say what he's worried about is being prosecuted outside of this impeachment inquiry. And this Georgia case is a prime example of that. Anderson, this is a quote from a letter from the Fulton County prosecutor to Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, who had that infamous phone call with the former president on January 2nd. Keep in mind, that was 4 days before the Capitol siege. And this is what part of that letter says. It says, this investigation includes, but is not limited to, potential violations of Georgia law prohibiting the solicitation of election fraud, the making of false statements to state and local governmental bodies, conspiracy, racketeering, violation of oath of office, and any involvement in violence or threats related to the elections administration. And Anderson, it's worth reminding our viewers, the president at the time was not just trying to pressure Georgia election officials. Remember, he was talking to a whole host of state and local election officials across the country. He was talking to governors. He was talking to lawmakers in Pennsylvania and Michigan and so on, trying to put pressure on those various different states to overturn the outcome of their elections in their states. And so I think this could just be the beginning of what may be a whole slew of very serious legal problems for the former president moving forward. And I'll recall what we were talking about yesterday, Anderson, and that is I talked to a source who's spoken with the president about some of this recently. He is concerned. The former president is concerned about what may happen to him in a criminal court proceeding after this impeachment inquiry is over. And so while this may seem like, okay, the Republicans aren't going to really go against the president here because they're worried about their own political skin, the former president has a lot bigger things to worry about after this impeachment inquiry is over, and this Georgia case appears to be a prime example of that. Anderson.
Jim Acosta, appreciate it. We'll check in with you throughout the day.